Heyo everyone and welcome to a new video. So today we are on a friend's account, we are on Bokura's account, and we are going to talk about the Rotom over here. So this thing over here, Bokura over here has a Rotom that needs a little bit of work. It has some blues, it has some purples. I do not have enough resources to make everything perfect, but I have enough resources to do some of them and explain you guys how I do this, how do I play around these Rotoms, and how do these things work. So for those who don't know, usually to get those materials for Rotom you need to play the Battle Frontier. So over here there's a Battle Frontier, and when you play the Battle Frontier, you usually get free rewards every day, and if you want to spend like 50 or 100 diamonds, you can also spend a little bit over here. I do not advise to go above 100 diamonds, but when you spend, you can get like multiple kinds of resources, like these Rotos that we will see what they are used for. Or for example, let me just spend like these items which are used to level up your Roto. But usually, like lately, since we have the recycle events, we don't really need to spend so much over here. I usually only advise people to spend diamonds on Roto in two different situations. Either you are very early in your Rotom level, something like below 30, for example, or you are very late in your game, which is like you're a very big boy in power, and these percentages matter more if you have like the more power. So as you can see, like the items that we got from here, we can just level up the Rotom. Everybody knows this. If you don't know, I don't know. But then we also get materials to level up. We get these Rotos things, and we get materials to synthesize and actually get like different stats. We get these Roto things, and let's check out and let's see what is everything about. So over here we already have some oranges, but I'll grab some purples. I have some purples to do. This account is an account that is based on special attack. So the main Pokemon is a Hoopa, and the main objective of this account is to create a Hoopa that is strong enough to be able to hold rank 1. So that is the focus that I'm going to do the Rotom about. Mostly about special attack and defenses, maybe HP and speed, but nothing, right now we are not caring about physical attack, so we will keep that in mind. Let's start with this purple Roto over here. We have a special attack Roto, so the main stat is always a special attack, and the secondary stat and the third stat, which we will get a third stat once we get to orange, these stats are always random. So we want to grab a special attack over here at least, because the special attack can be made. For example, we have over here a blue special attack Roto with double special attack, but imagine that you did not have special attack on the second one. What you can do is you go and grab a green one, and you come over here and synthesize. When you synthesize, you can grab like multiple green ones, right? We can just go over here, we select this to make sure that we don't fail, and we select the Rotom powers. As you can see, the more Rotom powers we select, the more success rate we have. If we just select all the Rotom powers possible, we have 100% success rate, which means that we will not fail the synthesis. So basically what this means, I have the special attack over here on top, so this is the main one, and when I click on synthesize, I'm going to make a blue one, and when it becomes a blue, it gets a secondary stat in random. As you can see over here, we have now special attack, right, and percentage HP on the second one. This was randomly generated. We sadly got percentage HP, but we don't care about percentage HP, we would care about special attack. So if you want to try to get a specific stat on the secondary stat, you can just always do like this. You select a couple of one green that you want. For example, imagine that you want the HP, and then you select two more greens and select the Rotom power to the max, and you make a blue, and it gets a random second stat. Keep in mind that the second stat cannot be speed. I've done hundreds of Rotos. I've talked with a lot of people, and nobody ever seen speed on the second stat. So we strongly believe that speed over here it's impossible. But now we have right, we have the blue special attack Roto, and I want to make this into orange. So I'm going to synthesize. I'm going to select two other blues that I don't care about. You can press and hold to see the stats that they have. So you can just press and hold. For example, this one, special attack and physical defense. I don't care as much, so I can sacrifice this. Let's select all the Rotom powers so that we have a 100% rate of not failing, and we now have the purple. And now I advise you that only when you get to orange is that you synthesize. So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to remove this one from over here, since I am going to replace it for a new one, right? And now I'm going to synthesize. So this is the old one, as you can see, double special attack. I'm going to select this one that it's the old one. And now I'm going to select, for example, this one that has double physical attack, that I don't care as much for this one. And I'm going to select all the Roto power again. And finally, I'm going to make an orange one. There's a possibility that you can also select orange ones, but basically what this does, I'm not going to do it, but right now I got unlucky. So the third stat was random and I got physical attack. I mean, it is okay for now for what I want to do, but if I want to do it perfectly, of course, I would try to get another different orange in the future. But for example, imagine that you get multiple oranges that are failures. So you get multiple oranges that have stats that you don't care about. In the future, you can select like two more oranges, and what happens is this first orange over here, which has the main stat of special attack, will be transformed into another orange, which is still main special attack, but the other two stats will be randomized. So the other two stats will be completely new, and this is what you would have to do if you want like a new orange based off old oranges. There's also another thing that you can do with oranges that you don't like, or Rotos that you don't need. For example, you can come over here to the Roto decomposition. We can click and we can select the Rotos that we want to sacrifice, and when you decompose, you get a Roto boosts. These Roto boosts is the materials that you will use over here to refine your Roto. We will just understand that in a little bit. So I did put the special attack over here, right, with the new one that we just made, and over here on this scrunity button, which I'm not sure if that's even a word, this is what I was talking about. So when you decompose the Rotoms that we were doing, so when we destroyed the Rotos, we get these resources over here, which is called the Roto crystals. And for example, imagine that you don't have much of that. You can just come over here and Roto decomposition. We confirm, for example, we get 5 Roto boosts, and as you can see, you got 5 of those crystals. And now those crystals are used to refine your thing and get more stats. Now, keep in mind that when you are refining this, I usually advise you to refine always with 4 for a long time. But in this situation, I got what matters over here, it's not the percentage of this bar, but it's the percentage that is on top of this, okay? Because for example, imagine that now I would get 47 over here, and now I would get a 10% over here. This means that the 10% plus 47 would give me more. Imagine if this over here was 10%, right? So these two combined would give me more than this one over here. So what I have right now, it's already awesome. So what I would do is I'm gonna give up refining, yes. I'm going back in as you can see, you can also lock a stat, but it will start costing more, it will start being more expensive, and sometimes it's not worth it as much. So we are not going to spend everything now because these things get pretty expensive. If you don't lock, it costs 4, but the moment you lock 1, it costs 20, and when you lock 2, it costs 100. So sometimes if you don't have the main one, if you don't care about the main one, I advise people to just do a couple of 4s, because this has a pretty decent success rate, and with just a 4s sometimes you get like to pretty nice numbers, just like I got over here, right? Let's give up refining. So I clicked over here and now I'm going to give up a refining. And now with the special attack one, let's grab another one like this special defense. So this special defense, I already have a special defense with a special attack. So let's make this into an orange and hopefully get some decent third stat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this one. I don't really need to remove, but I like to remove just to make sure. And I'm going to synthesize. So with this, right? And with this one of the HP. Selecting all the Rotoms and make this into a purple. And now, with this purple, now we need 2 more purples, but I don't have 2 more purples, right? So I need to make, I'm even going to put them over here just to rest. And now I need to make 2 random purples that I should not care about. So let's start doing this. I will probably just speed up the video, but what I am going to do is basically I'm going to grab greens and I'll make them into blue, right? I'll just grab some random greens and I'll make them into blue. Oh, and I'm out of Rotom powers. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. So I'm out of Rotom powers. I have no more Rotom powers. So I'm going just to turn a bunch of greens into blue, then turn the blues into purple, and to finally I have enough purples to make this one over here into orange. I'm going to speed up the video now. Enjoy. Oh my god, I'm getting pretty damn lucky so far. So what I'm going to do, right now it will be very, but very risky to synthesize this one with a 2. You guys have no idea, this is kinda crazy. So now I have 2 things, but now I only have a 56% success rate and I need more Rotom powers. So I'm going to spend some diamonds just for the sake of the video, getting some Rotom powers to be sure that we don't fail this one, because this would be a disaster. Of course, I do not advise people to just spend diamonds this way, okay? I'll just do it just for the sake of the video. I'll be spending over here a little bit and hopefully get some Rotom powers. Let me see how many, like 10 Rotom powers, how much percentage do we get? So we were on this percentage one, and then let's select the 2 others. And with 10 Rotom powers, we get to 76%. We need a little bit more. I'm really scared of doing this. Okay, we got 15 more. I believe it should be enough. And if I fail this, I'm going to be very, very sad. So I'm going to select everything that I need. As you can see, with 22. Okay, no, it's enough. It's actually enough. 22 Rotom powers. Whew, that's exactly what you need to have 100% success rate. We have special defense with special attack. Hopefully, all of this work to get a decent third stat. And we got physical attack. Very, very sad. We got physical attack over here. But as I was saying, it's not advisable to spend that many diamonds over there. I was only doing that for the sake of the video. Oh, wait, I'm doing the wrong one over here. I should be doing this one. Okay. So now we are over here, and let's refine this. Hopefully get something decent. Oh, I did a mistake. I clicked where I should not have clicked. So right now we have 45% special defense, and we have 6% special attack. I would like to have like more special attack like this, but I'm sacrificing 10% special defense. It's a hard decision, but I'll have to pass for now. Over here, for example, we are getting like around 2% more special attack, and we are sacrificing around 4% special defense. I would honestly keep this. I prefer having the special attack. Ooh, but this one is hard to pass. So we have 48% special defense, and we are only losing around 0.5% special attack. So I'm going to take this one, hopefully still continuing with those 4, and hopefully nothing super amazing comes up. And oh boy, now I really need to keep this one. This is the reason why I was advising everybody to just, you know, use the 4 over here and not just lock everything as soon as you see an orange, because you have a very high chance of getting very good stats with just the 4. So now I'm going to save this, and look at this, beautiful with not many resources spent. So yeah, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will still like do the same, like of course on these ones, and I don't advise to spend much on these ones over here, because I usually only advise spending once you get to purple, because otherwise this can be just a resource waste. But if you just spend 1 or 2 with the same method of not locking anything, it doesn't hurt and you get some extra stats. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you guys learned something new. Don't forget, I have like a Facebook page, Discord server. I'll just leave all of those in the description below as usual. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video.